During the 2023 AFCON competition that was held in Côte d'Ivoire, the Super Eagles, one of the standout players was Stanley Nwabali. During his heroic deed in the AFCON competition, the tribal sentiment set in. Stanley Nwabali is an Igbo name, and then a lot of people were like, he is from Igbo, and some person who said, no, he is not from Igbo, he is from Rivers State. Stanley Nwabali is from Oba Ebema in Rivers State. And people were saying that he is an Igbo person. And a lot of people were saying he is not an Igbo person. You know, in Nigeria, a lot of identities are lost. This video you're about to watch is the video of Stanley Nwabali speaking Igbo. So I want you to listen to this video. I'll be back at the end of this video. We'll have a lot to talk about.
Okay, Bashirik. Size of what I got. Issue from shoe. Lana Jean, Shina Jean, Lazen Apollo, Organide, Ogisi, Imoye we have number one. Come on. Now, one of my man is here the way you were with a chopper, get out. Now, Nene take the match serious. Okay, we don't wear against South Africa, you get what happened for this country. That first penalty, do you know that this country don't see him? Yes. The offer, Africa offer.
You've heard it from him. Pure Igbo, that is what he's speaking. But then, Oba Ebema is in Rivers State. And you'll be asking yourself, what's an Igbo community doing in Rivers State? That is a question that everybody should be asking. And let me also tell you that there's also an Oba Ebema in Imo State. They have Ohaji Ebema, they have Oba Ebema in Imo State. Are you seeing the confusion that is happening in Nigeria? Like I've always said, Nigeria, same like Africa, was partitioned. The problem we're having in Africa today is the wrong partitioning that was done in Berlin. That partitioning led to colonization. Yes, they partitioned Africa and gave it to various European and other countries to colonize. But here in Nigeria, Nigeria was equally partitioned, especially the southeastern tribe, the southeastern place, it was partitioned. What you have as South today was not there before. What you have as South today, it's an area that comprises of the eastern region. It was during the war that Gowon, the military, decided to partition the eastern region and carve out the South from the eastern region. That is the reason why when you go to other South states, you'll be seeing Igbo communities in that state. These people did not just go there. They've been living in that state for a very long time. That is their origin. That is their ancestral home. But you call these people South, and you call the other side Southeast. And the Southeast currently have just 5 states. Whereas the South is having 6 states. And the 6 states has majority of them, they are Igbo communities. For instance, in Rivers State, the main ethnic group in Rivers State, they are the Igbo's ethnic group, the Igbo ethnic group. Over 80% the Igbo ethnic group. You see the confusion we're having in this country. And then people will be asking, why is Nigeria not developing? Why will Nigeria not develop when a lot of persons have lost identities? When you look at Rivers State, for instance, they will tell you that they are not Igbos. But they speak Igbo. Their cultural identity is Igbo. Everything about them is Igbo. Look at Ikwere, for instance. Ikwere is telling you they are not Igbo. Go to Obo. Obo is a riverine area in Rivers State, but they speak Igbo. The governor of Rivers State speaks pure Igbo. There is also a community in Rivers State that is called Etche. Etche speaks pure Igbo, and there are so many of them. I want to play you a video of an Etche young girl, a very young girl that was speaking Igbo. Tell me if you understand that Igbo. I'll be back.
Etche no chekao, Etche no chekaram, Etche no mwemo, Abu Anelempe, Abu contest number 12, Abu Monyechi, Okenyi clan, Ebe on Bekowa and Pejina on Ebe Bekowa and Pejina on Jabu, Ojabu, Afro, Onyokumana, Bo, Namoyokumano group, and then one like Baza, and then one like a Egeja Sowa Ozon, a Sowacha Ozon, a J2, ezumuche ọrụ onye ọbado nsọ asụba gị na ma onye ọbado nsọ sụchara ka ya asụcha ya ekecha ya ewepụta ụbọchị echi a ga-eji eje asụ ya esucha ya arụọ ya onye ọbụla hụba ka ya onye ọbụla jeje akpa aka ya kwupụta ji ime awọ ji egbuchi akwụkwọ jagwụ na ma egbuchichara akwụkwọ jagwụ egbujie ya atọ ya ehie ya ehichaa ya ọrụ ndeke gị nwe nwaala ehigharịa ya na ma ego ihigharịa ya ahịhịa were apụta na ya ejeje abụ ahịhịa ya abụọ ya ka mbụ abụọ ya ka abụọ abọchaa ya ka abụọ bụ ahapụ ya ya edu mgbe a ga-ebia onye ọbado nsọ ya je abụba gị onye rụchụrụ ọrụ ya rụkọba ya kpe dị mma ka iji ya wee ju afọ ndị ochie n'ocheka n'onwere udo dịrị n'ụwa.
That is an Etche girl speaking Igbo. Where is Etche? Etche is not in Southeast. Etche is not in Anambra, Abia, Ebonyi, Enugu, or Imo. Etche is in Rivers State. You said Rivers State is South State, Niger Delta. But an Igbo community is in Rivers State. It's in Niger Delta. It's not in the southeastern state that you call Igbo State. What is happening? Lost identity. And let me tell you, in case you're not aware, because what we say was in this country is the truth. The reason why we are not progressing as one is because we are not telling ourselves the truth. Even history is being destroyed. The government don't want you to know your history. They don't want you to know where you are from. What you have as South today was a political creation, and it was deliberately done to weaken the Biafran state. When the war broke out, what we had was the eastern region. The eastern region comprises of the present-day South and the present-day Southeast. But then the federal government sowed seed of discord among the people that if you allow these people to conquer, if you allow these people to go on their own, if you be under these people who are the Biafra, they are going to dominate you. You are the minority, they are the majority. So what you need to do is to clamor for your own state. We will give you your own state, and you are going to help us to fight these rebels. They call them rebels. They call the Biafran rebels. You are going to help us to fight these rebels. After fighting them, we are going to give you your own state. And they agreed. So what the federal government did was to do what we call the economic blockade. They blocked the sea. The sea was where the Biafran soldiers, the Biafran troops, the Biafran people receive aid from outside the world. They block it. And that was why the people could not receive food. They could not receive food anymore. And that was how that war was lost, because of hunger. Hunger constituted large majority of the reason why the Biafran troops surrender, because people were dying in their numbers, especially children. To destabilize them the more, the federal government created Rivers State from the eastern region. You are creating the Rivers State from the eastern region, and many communities belonging to the eastern regions were stolen and given to Rivers State. Go to Obibo today. Obibo is predominantly Igbo, but you tell me that Obibo belongs to Rivers State. This is a problem we are facing in this country. Boundary problem. These people, they don't even want to belong in Rivers State. They want to be identified as Igbos. How can you tell me that Etche is Rivers State and Rivers State is in South Niger Delta? But this Etche, they speak Igbo. They went as far as destroying history so that these people will not even know their history. That is why you see people, young folks today who are bearing Igbo name, they will tell you that they are not from Igbo. How can you not be from Igbo? You are bearing Igbo name. Some of them went as far as changing their name. Some of them changed their name from Chibuzo to Chibuoso. How does changing your name from Chibuzo to Chibuoso make you not to be an Igbo person? They are all same Igbo. And some of them said that they are from Benin. You are from Benin and you're not speaking Benin language. You're not even bearing Benin name. You are bearing an Igbo name. Lost identity. This is the reason why we must keep speaking, so that these people who do not know their history, these people who do not know their identity, will come to realize that the reason why this was done was to divide them, because a divided house will not progress. That is the truth, that is a fact. If you look at how Nigeria is constituted today, you will realize that the only people that have the back of the South today are the Igbo people. When Goodluck Jonathan was in power, the Southwest and the North, they gang up together to fight off Goodluck Jonathan. Goodluck Jonathan was from the South. And he was even answering an Igbo name, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. But he's from Rivers State. There are Igbo communities in Rivers State. That is to tell you that all these regions all belong to the Eastern region, and they're all Igbos. But they were created out. It was only the Southeast that stood behind Goodluck Jonathan. Go and check the votes that came in during that period. The Southeast gave Goodluck Jonathan more votes than every other region. That is what we are talking about. They still have this war at heart because they believe that they are all brothers. But because of lost identities, these people are denying their origin. I'm so much happy with what is happening in Delta State, the creation of Anyoma State. I mean, this is a very welcome development. Anyoma State in Delta State that is said to be a South-South state. Anyoma State, purely Igbo state. It makes no sense. Absolutely no sense at all. That being should see the light of the day. It should be created out and added to the Igbo state. You cannot tell me that you are not Igbo and you are having what belongs to the Igbos. No, it's not possible. That should be given to the Igbo. That is their full right. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.